I chose not to choose life. I chose something else.
And more bad news, they can't find the part, and making it an electrical fan is risky, there's no guarantees. So they say put it on a tow truck to Georgia, to the border, that's £3,000. But then I'll need to find a tow truck from the border to a garage somewhere in Georgia. And again, there's no guarantee that in Georgia they're going to have the part. Not a good situation. Yeah, so that I'm already £2,500 out of pocket. They want another 1,000 for the work they've done on the fan, so that's £3,500. The tow truck's 3, that's £6,500. And I'm not even in Tbilisi yet, so let's say it's another, I don't know, £2,000. We're getting close to £10,000, and I haven't even got the engine fixed. If it needs a rebuild, that's another £15,000 on top. So I've got no idea. I've got no idea what I'm going to do. It's alright having an emergency fund, but this has gone beyond anything that anyone could reasonably expect. So this dopey tow truck driver has refused to pay, so we've had to call the police. Police have rang him, and if he refuses to pay, now they're saying it's 2,000 to fix the front, or 100,000 lira. Then they'll take him to court, and we'll win, but it could take 10 months. And I said to them, look, my visa runs out in, I don't know, 8 days, whatever it is, 9 days. And I'm not leaving the country. I am not leaving the country until this is fixed. So if it takes a 10-month court case, I'm going to sit here for 10 months. So be it. I'll just buy a tent and go and sit on the beach for a couple of months and then come back here when it gets cold. But I'm not leaving the country. So we'll see. Anyway, this tow truck guy has been summoned here in an hour. If he doesn't play ball, then I've got to call the police again, same copper. 4 of them turned up. And they'll open up the court case. So the guy's refusing to pay, as you can see. There's a lot of people around, police, all the rest of it. He's refusing to pay, and so I don't know what's going to happen. They're saying he's going to have to go to court. It'll be 6-10 months. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving the country with that damage on the front. I'm just not doing it, man. This fucking crank seems to think I'm going to pay him for his time, even though I didn't get him on a tow truck, and he smashed up the front of my van, costing around 2 or 3 grand's worth of damage. And he thinks, what, I'm going to pay him for his time so then he can pay that to fix the truck, when he didn't even put me on a fucking tow truck. Not a chance. That got very heated, and we almost came to blows. It was only Ismail who got between us. This is not good. The police have been called again, so this is going to court. So God knows what happens with the visa then. I'm not leaving the country until this is done. So, we've called the police for a second time, and now the tow truck guy seems to have come to his senses. Well, at least he's going to fix it, apparently. And then he's going to go to the police and the government and file some sort of fucking court case. I don't know. So it seems like he's only half come to his senses. Apparently we're going to take it to the body shop tomorrow, maybe, in the morning. And he's going to repair it. But then he's going to call the cops, and he wants 7,000 off us, which is about 150 quid. Because of his time. But I'm like, well, you turned up with a tow truck that wasn't suitable for the job, and you caused the damage, so I'm not paying that. So I don't really know. I need to clarify exactly what the situation is. But yeah, not good. Definitely not a good day. It looks like we're going to be about 8 grand out of pocket before we've even got any work done on the engine. Okay, so apparently I have to go to the police station with him for some sort of, I don't know, we make statements, and Then he goes to court. I don't know. I'll update soon. So I felt a bit press ganged into this solution, but essentially the garage guy has reduced his charges, and we've come to a deal where the tow truck guy is going to pay for the front, and he's going to get 5,000 for his time. I'm not happy with the situation, but it beats a 10-month court case, which I'm no doubt I would have won, but then I'm not in the country. So now I need to, they're organising me a tow truck, and I was like, do not get the same fucking guy, to the border. I've asked them if we can go across the border and go to a garage in Georgia. I don't think that's going to be possible. I think I'm going to have to switch tow trucks at the border. That's going to be kind of complicated. I'd much rather just go from A to B. Let's see how it plays out. I've got to go to the cash machine now. But yeah, no doubt I'll have information on the tow truck soon enough. So the bus is getting repaired. Well, the front damage that was caused by the tow truck tomorrow. I don't really trust them to do a good job, but I've got to just accept it. We'll see how that plays out. First thing in the morning, we're going to drive it round the corner. I'm hoping it's on the same estate, because the engine overheats if I go any more than a couple of kilometres. Yeah, I'll video that, and we'll have an update tomorrow.